All right, welcome to our latest Hoopcast, and of course this will be the last one from Nashville. Florida suffering a loss in the SEC championship game to Ole Miss. Ole Miss winning its first SEC tournament championship since 1981. And, you know, to me, the whole story was interior defense, Kevin.
Yeah, I thought in the second half, Ole Miss really exposed that, particularly with their ball movement late. You take a look at that last Holloway basket, was a prime example. About 3 whip passes, you get it in there, you know, he gets the layup, and then obviously in a lot of other situations where they got to the free throw line. And on Florida's end, you know, 8 of 17 from the free throw line isn't going to cut it. You know, in a close game like this, it's going to catch up to you. And it was just a killer. Patrick Young missing 3 in a row. Then Michael Frazier, about a 90% free throw shooter, missing the front end of a 1-and-1. Then Scotty missing the first at the end of the game, which, you know, could have got him to within 2, and then maybe Boynton's 3 wins it. But it was all immaterial anyway because Boynton missed it.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, Scotty didn't play well tonight. I mean, he was gotten the dribble crazy. I don't know what happened to him, and Billy was talking about it after the game. Billy, by the way, very critical of the officiating. I don't think he stepped over the line to get a fine from the league like Stansbury did a few years ago, but he was critical. Look, the non-call on the goaltend was maybe the worst I've ever seen. I think Tony Green forgot his contacts today. I don't know what he was looking at, but I thought the calls evened out. I thought it was just bad officiating in the second half both ways.
Yeah, and I think that's going to happen sometimes. You know, you got
to play around that.
You got to play through it a little bit. Wilbekin told me in the locker room, he said he felt like neither of those were a foul. He thought that the first one was a clean block. He thought the second one didn't touch him, and you know, Marshall Henderson cashed in. He made all 6 of those free throws too, and that obviously helped Ole Miss continue its momentum in the second half, and its comeback win down 12. And this is you know, the 4th time this season that Florida's blown a double-digit lead in the second half. It's a real concern going forward for Florida, just the energy.
Yeah, and at the same time, they got everything they wanted at the end of the game. They got a good look from Murphy, but again, you know, it's funny. Eric in the first game made all SEC, all tournament in the first game. He played terrible the next 2 games. But, you know, they get that look and it doesn't quite go down. They get the missed free throw from Holloway that gives him a chance, you know, and then after Wilbekin misses the free throw, they get the tip out to get a 3, and Kenny misses an off-balance 3. I mean, you know, Billy talked about everybody wants to create drama, they can't win these games, but the fact is they can't, and they haven't this year especially. They were 0-6 in close games. Now, one of my pet peeves is the close game argument. If you're up 4 and another team starts fouling, you win by 10. Don't tell me the Alabama games weren't close. Yeah. Those were close games. I don't care what the final score was.
Yeah, and I mean, Florida did show some resiliency there in coming back.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, really this whole tournament has done that. I mean, they beat Missouri, they were down 15. They were down to Vandy early in that game. So this was an Ole Miss team that was playing with a lot of resiliency and playing for that automatic bid, which certainly makes it easier. So.
Yeah, we were trying to get away from the kid dribbling, but he followed us, I think. All right, so at any rate, we'll see. We're filming this at around 4:15. We'll see in a couple hours where the Gators go. A lot of people have them in Austin. Lenardi had them as a 2 seed going into this game. I don't know if the loss drops them back down to a 3, or if they stay as a 2. It'll be interesting. I think you can make an argument for Florida as a 2. My gut is that they're going to be a 3.
Yeah, my gut is they're going to be a 3 also.
But by the time this is coming out, you guys are already going to know where they're going.
Yeah.
Pray for Austin. That's what we want.
That'd be easier.
That'll do it. We'll be back with you, of course, the next time. Kevin and I, we're hoping, it depends on where Florida goes, if we're going to have time to do it, but we're hoping, along with Mark Wise and hopefully Larry Vittel, to do a NCAA preview, which we'll have posted up early next week. And then, of course, wherever the Gators are, we'll be there and give you some more Swampcast, or Hoopscast. Until then, Pat Dooley and Kevin Brockway, the Gainesville Sun. So long from Nashville, Tennessee.